How's it going, everyone? Hello, hello. Welcome in. Congrats on first, Annie. Welcome in. Also, Cobalt, Lulu, anyone else lurking there? How's it going, everyone? It's Sayu's birthday. Happy birthday, Sayu. How's it going, everyone? Scary eye. You guys like my Halloween costume? Another streamer friend mentioned um something about a floppy hat, and it reminded me how much I love witch and wizard hats. I absolutely love this style of hat. Um, if it were socially acceptable, I would wear one at least 3 times a week. Jua, welcome in. Jua, I thought you weren't gonna be here. Are you here to stay, or are you just checking in? Uh, Sprite snuck in, but only say okay. I see it. Have to go immediately. Have a great stream. I appreciate it, Jua. Thank you very much. Thanks for the check-in. I hope your night goes well. Who's not Hex? Which ITuber? Yes, yes. It's so cute. Thank you so much. Twitch without the T. Yes. I'm beautiful. I appreciate you, Cobalt. No, you are beautiful. You, chat, and you specifically. You right there. Yes, you. You right there. You're beautiful. But yeah, how's it going, everyone? This will be, I know I'm getting a little bit of a late start with the spooky stuff. I did, update my assets a little bit. I'll probably switch in between this one and my normal ones. But when I do something that's thematic for Spooky Month, I will revert to this one. But yeah, so I saw someone talk about the big floppy hats, and I was like, you know what? That's what my model needs this month, is a big floppy hat. I love it so much. Tarot cards are still today. I'm so sorry, Annie. Um, when you say tarot cards, are you referring to the ones in Genshin? Because I know you mentioned it yesterday when we were talking about Spiral Abyss. But yes, so today I'm doing 2 games. They should be relatively, chill, comfy. They're not horror. I'm not gonna do any horror games, at least not yet. Um, but they should be relatively, relaxed, but still with like a little bit of an eerie mystery. The first one's gonna be What Never Was. Um, it should be like a half hour or so ish from what I saw. So I'm expecting to get through it pretty quickly. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll be longer. But the other one is What Became of Edith Finch. Became? Remains. Dang it. It's Remains. I keep getting. Let me update my title real quick. What Remains of Edith Finch. Not Became. That'll be the next one. Let me also update it here too, because I'm a goober. Okay. So that'll be the next one, and it's a bit longer. Um, but I am excited. Gonna lurk. Have a good stream. Thank you, Lulu. I appreciate it. Um, I might. I don't know if I'm gonna have the music playing in the background. I probably won't, but I do want to enjoy my little Halloween playlist that I set up last year, and I only get to use this month. Um, but anyways, if anyone's played these games, let me know what you thought. Like, no spoiler or anything, but I want to know what people thought. I've already heard and seen good things on What Remains of Edith Finch. What Never Was, I've also seen good reviews, but I haven't really heard too much about it. And I only know what the Steam store page told me about it, so very little. Um, and I also think I have my sources set up correctly. I guess we're gonna find out here. Behind this murder can I? Let's see. Is it working? Uh-oh. Oh, okay, cool. It is working. Okay, we should probably turn the music off now. Okay, is that loud for anyone else? Also, when I tab out... Oh, it reset my settings. I turned this way down. It's pretty loud? Yeah, let me fix that.
Hey there, I'm Sarah, and this is my voice, I guess. So, you'll be hearing a lot of this.
Probably right there. Wait, let me... What are these volumes at here? Okay. That's pretty loud. That's better. And then...
Hey there, I'm Sarah, and this is my voice,
Okay.
I guess.
Alright,
So,
I think that's fine.
You'll be hearing a lot of this.
How does
unless
that
you
balance sound?
turn the volume.
Everything's good there. Let me check these controls. We don't have a controller, so WASD. Crouch is C. What if I just... Okay, well... Interesting. That's not a valid key, so I guess left shift is crouch. Inventory, we'll say, is... Can't do that. There's no jump. Zoom, inspect. Okay, I want... Inspect, that's fine as E, I guess. Inventory, I guess that's fine as Q. It feels a little weird, but it should be fine. Inspect, interact. Why is zoom Z, though? Can I not just, Yeah, let's just do that. That one's zoom. Oh, I can change those to that. But, weird. Inspect, interact. Inventories. I don't like inventory being Q, though. That just seems really weird. I'd rather it be E. Let's do that. Oh. If I do that, can I set this to E? Okay. So inspect will be... We'll say inspect is Q. Interact is F. Inventory is E. Inventory, inventory, interact, inspect. Or inspect can be R. Inspect, interact, inventory. I think we're fine there. So close to getting the last star in Spiral Abyss. So demon screaming at the eye today. Probably. But good luck on that last star, Annie. You can do it. I believe in you. Now let me just make sure that...
Hey there, I'm Sarah, and this is my voice, I guess.
So what is this game? So this is...
You'll be hearing a lot of this.
What
unless
never was.
You turn the volume down.
Which
but
is sort of like
you're not gonna,
a bit of a mystery.
Are you? I mean...
Hang on.
You're gonna want to
Real
hear
quick.
all the important thoughts I have about everything.
Real quick, Sarah, sorry. I'm going to play her voice. I'm going to tap out. I shouldn't be able to hear it, but I want to see if you guys can hear it. So let me know if her voice cuts out here in a second.
Hey there, I'm Sarah.
Okay, did her voice in the music cut out when I do that? If I tap out? Or not tap out, but when I click out? Or can you still hear her? I think it's gone. Okay, so I just need to not do that.
It's up to you, but...
Okay, I think we're fine. So, what never was, the general premise that I'm aware of is that this girl, Sarah, had a grandfather who passed away, but he hoarded everything and kept it in his attic. So she has to go up there and sort through it and see all the things that he collected over the years. And there's a little bit of a mystery laced in there, but I don't know where or when or how it connects to anything. That's my understanding. That's the breadth of my knowledge for this, so. Alright. Whoa, it's a little loud.
Hey Mom, where are you? Wait, what? So you're not coming? But I'm already here. I know, but Mom, don't we owe it to Grandpa to... Yeah, I know, it's just... What? You can't sell the clock? Grandpa's had that for years. Okay, whatever, it's fine. I can just start clearing out my boxes and then... I don't know. We can come back tomorrow and do the rest? Yeah, bye.
Okay. I wonder if the clock is going to be important. First, welcome in, Nico.
I'm really going to miss you, Grandpa. All right, let's do this.
All right. I do actually have to. Can I just do that real quick? This is gonna be a little annoying. I'll have to. Does anyone want to be a temp mod real quick? For a little bit, because I don't have any mods at the moment, and I'm gonna have to mute the game every time I do this. Oh, give Miko a shout out real quick. Welcome in, Miko. Are you still streaming right now? I think you are. Okay. Whoa, we move slow. Ooh, that's bright. Okay, that's inventory. Cell phone. A Matson flip phone. It's a year old, but it still works pretty great. Not in a hurry to upgrade, even though the new smartphones look pretty nifty. Well, maybe I would be if I could afford one. Student ID. Student ID for my school. I'm not quite sure if studying botanics and biology is right for me, and God knows Mom doesn't think so. But I like nature, and I like the idea of maybe one day fixing the planet and winning the Nobel Prize or something. Or setting up a flower shop. You know, whichever. Also not the best picture, but yeah, that's me. Sarah Elizabeth Wright. SU services. Necklace. Oh, that's the thing that she was holding. I wasn't sure what it was when she had it in her hand. It looked like a bug or something. The necklace I got from Grandpa when I turned 10. He joked that it was magical and that it would keep me safe from monsters and such under my bed. And I believed him for the longest time. I've wore it since, and now that he's gone, I don't think I'll ever stop wearing it. Oh, that's cute. Alright, so this...
It's going to take forever to sort through all these. Grandpa sure did like his books.
Does it repeat that if I do that again?
The Hero with 1,000 Faces by Joseph Campbell.
Celtic myths and legends.
Okay,
It's going to take forever to sort through all these.
Or is it random?
Fairies by Brian
Oh,
Froud and
random.
Alan Lee.
Be a what? Oh, a temp mod. Just a
These
temporary
books
mod.
are all so old. Hey, wait. Is that the biography of George Lucas?
The guy who wrote Star Wars?
Celtic myths and legends.
Interesting.
These books are all so old. Hey, wait. Is that the biography of George Lucas? Nah. I don't feel like reading up on kings, countries, or history right now. Fairies.
Okay.
By Brian
well,
Froud and Alan Lee.
Ooh. A gramophone. Dang it. Okay, so that's actually going to mess me up, I think. Let me change that keybind. So inventory will be F. Oh, what? Hang on. Inventory will be F. Interact will be E. Like, that's so cool. Okay, well, I guess we can have some music while we play this. I didn't mean to grab it. Picked up journal page. Number 2. It seems no coincidence that both the rest of... Music is... Is that music or is that sound effect? Either way, it's still pretty loud.
Hey there, I'm Sarah.
Okay. That's a bit better. Okay. It seems no coincidence that both the resting place of Pele and Periakako would happen to be in the mountains. The trek has gone well, and although the winds are ominous, my clothing and necessities have carried me well so far. The guide I hired upon arrival has proved invaluable, not only in his knowledge of the thick forest, but also for his rich knowledge and his company. Not unexpectedly, the symbol of water could be found at the peak of the summit, along with the alchemic symbol of water. Again, these symbols seem interconnected, and while one set are alchemic symbols known to many people, the other seems strange and of no cultural design that at least I am knowledgeable of. The encounter on Hawaii makes me certain that the other two elements must bear significance as well. What will I find in this mountain? So was he like an adventurer?
I'm sure some of these are worth keeping, but I'm not going to sit down and sort through them right now.
The Hero with 1,000 Faces by Joseph Campbell.
It's going to take forever to sort through all these. I'm sure some of these are worth keeping, but I'm not going to sit down and sort through them right now. Yeah. Enough of that.
Wait, but I want to inspect it.
The old gramophone.
Oh,
I used to put this on for Grandpa after dinner, and we'd sit and listen to it together.
Aw.
I've never been much into swing music, but it was our little tradition. Ah,
That's
the
cute,
old
actually.
gramophone.
Wait. Oh, so that is also crouched. That's weird that it wouldn't bind it.
Celtic myths and legends.
So all the books in here are going to share the same
The
dialogue, I
Hero
guess.
with
Yep.
1,000 Faces by Joseph Campbell.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. These can be pushed. That doesn't seem to be it.
Pele. That's the one that we saw in the journal entry.
No, that's not it.
Oh, wait a second. Is this an order? So... First Pele, then Periakaka. Let's try that. So first Pele. And then...
Ah, shoot.
I'll go back. Pele.
That doesn't seem to be it.
What do you mean?
Ah, shoot.
Okay, so maybe it will just...
No, that's not it.
Okay, so the first one's Fusong, I guess. And then...
That
Pele? Nope.
doesn't seem to be it.
Okay, so we start with Fusong. Consult the orb. Fusong, it's not Pele. Fusong, Periakaka. Okay, Fusong, Periakaka. Shu. And then... Pele.
I did it! This looks like... Is this a second part of my necklace?
Ooh.
Whoa!
Ooh. Wait. To look for your necklace, press V.
Whoa. Serious whoa.
Whoa. Okay, so clock. Something down there. And something over here. Something in the books, and then... Is that another journal piece? Journal page. Okay, first I want to see the necklace again. So, update, I guess? When I managed to open Grandpa's globe, I found another piece of the necklace, and when I looked through it, stuff glow and I see things that aren't there. What the hell is going on? Am I going crazy? Oh, wait, and the other journal page. I finally landed on Hawaii and will soon begin my arduous climb of Mauna Loa. I'm not much of a climber, but I am filled with determination. I will, however, first take some days to recuperate from the very tiresome travel from which my fear of flights did not exactly improve. Not only was the pilot rude and dismissive of safety protocol, he also seemed completely unsure at times of what he was doing. Regardless, I am here and will spend the coming days in the village of Pahala. Whatever secrets Pele, goddess of fire, holds, it is now within my grasp. I have definitely reached the right place. Although I am weary from travel, I am too excited to sleep. The villagers are friendly, but warn me of hurting customs, something I have no intent to do. I have also noticed the alchemic symbol of fire etched over people's doorways. It connects to Pele, of course, but is it linked to the crest I've sought as well? Huh. Oh, this is actually handwritten on here too. Wait, that's cool. Huh. I guess if I wanted to read, I could just read it off the page instead of over here. But that's interesting. Okay. Oh, typewriter. I think. Is there anything on this? No. Wait, why is there something still glowing? Oh, it just had to update. Alrighty.
There's no one to play. And I'm not sure I even know the proper rules.
These books are all so old.
Nuh-uh. I've watched too many movies to go about stealing ancient relics.
Fair. Alright, all these books are going to share the same thing.
I am not taking this with me right now.
Why not? Sarah's things. These are my things.
I'm not grabbing my stuff until I've made sure I have everything I need in here. Damn, the adapter's missing. Probably for the best. I wouldn't get anything done today if I started playing.
R Station 32.
Damn, the adapter's missing.
Big.
Probably for the best. I wouldn't get anything done today if I started playing.
Wait, I want to read these titles. Guitar and Piccolo. Merida. Flight Wolf. Flight Wolf 32. Star Fox 64. Guitar and Piccolo, Banjo Kazooie. Merida is probably like the Legend of Merida, or the story of Merida, Legend of Zelda. What is this one? Amazi? Is that supposed to be Jumanji? Probably not. I don't know what that could be. What about the... No, can't see the... Wait, can I inspect? No. Pig. Pig sound. I love it. Alright, I'll go back to that recorder in a second. But first...
I should see if I can find the missing pages before moving this.
Okay, well, how many missing pages are there? Ooh. Does that help with anything? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. More books. Drawer. Got another page. 5. Elfston. Also sometimes known as trollstones, the subject of Scandinavian folklore. Normal rocks with holes in them the size of an acorn were considered lucky, otherworldly, and useful. Hung from the necks of livestock, it would protect them and their farmers alike from malicious predators. Trolls and even incubi. In some tales, the owner of a true elfston is also able to see the otherwise invisible common troll through the hole of the rock. While several of these were on display, only one of them looked to be the one I was looking for. Carved in a way that no average jeweler could, and with ore in place of where a hole should be. I didn't acquire it through the most honest of means, but no one came to harm, and I am sure its disappearance won't be noticed. I do wonder how it fits into all of this, though. I must study it thoroughly. Interesting. I wonder if that's an actual thing. An elfston. Oh, nice. Alright, so we're missing at least 2 more pages. Can I open these doors?
It's locked.
Okay.
It's locked. It's locked.
How many are locked?
It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
They are all
It's
locked.
locked.
Except for this one. Alrighty.
I really wish I knew if that was in tune or not.
Did I miss anything this way? Actually, let me check the Elfston again. Interesting. So it looks like it's just... Wait a second, is that something down here? Something's in these drawers. Okay, there's something in that drawer.
It's locked.
And something in the drawer. Oh my gosh, thank you for the follow. Cobra, welcome in. Good to see you. How's it going?
It's locked.
I'm taking a break from my normal Genshin and Wind Waker streams. I'm playing some cozy spooky games today.
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay, so I need to get those open somehow. How's it going? Hello, hello. I saw you and Scubbles in the Valorant server. How were your matches? Okay. I don't know how to interact with this yet. I will figure that one out next. Let me see what's over here. Oh, key. Key. Perfect. Small key. Looks small enough to fit in the desk, maybe. Perfect. Wait, is this how we got up here? Okay, we can't get out. So now that we have the key, do we have to equip it, or can we just, Nice. Well, they went pretty good. Waiting for later for more people to be on. Oh, sounds good. I might be down to play after I'm done streaming. I just don't know how long that'll be. Because the second game I'm going to do is probably considerably longer. I may not even finish it today, but if I finish at a reasonable time, and there are other people playing, I'm definitely down to play. Okay, can I just inspect this?
This tin box looks fairly old, and has a combination lock on it.
Could it be my name? S-A-R-A-H. Let's try that. Oh my goodness. Oh, shoot, I missed. Okay, so I think it's our name. There aren't very many letters. S-A-R... Saren. Sarah...
Damn, I was sure that would be it. Maybe I need something else to solve this.
Okay, honestly, that would have been... I guess that's fair. Don't make it the super obvious thing. All good, enjoy your stream. Hope it's a good one. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you again for the follow. Welcome in. Let's try all these drawers now. Ooh.
Nah, I can find my way back to the train station without it.
Are you sure? Have you used a compass before, Sarah? Okay, nothing there. Ooh. And another journal page. That is number 4. So we need 3 journal photograph. An old photograph found in Grandpa's desk. It says Sultan Hassan Mosque Madrasa, Egypt 1966. Must have been from one of his trips. Okay, I'm on the lookout for 5-letter words. Maybe Egypt? Oh no, this first one only has S's and... Okay, it's an S and an A. Okay, so it has to start with either an S or an A. Or it could be a 4-letter word and start with a blank. Oh, we already did that. Let's go from the bottom up. Okay. Close that real quick. Ooh, is that journal page number 3? Perfect. The alchemical symbol of earth combined with the Chinese one for tree. While the trip has yet again gone well, and my research has once again led me to these symbols, I can draw no conclusion. I've spent most of my life researching these mythological connections, yet again I reach my destination, and nothing. Almost as if this is all an extremely elaborate prank. I sometimes wonder if my daughter is right. Months, nay, years of planning, only to eventually find a temple or shrine with another symbol, another riddle, and another clue. However, at the same time, it feels like I am so close to finding some... Why did it cut off? Oh. Oh. You guys see that, right? Local eye ransacks small family attic, family horrified. But you guys see that, right? He started writing something and the pen just gets pulled off the page. Well, hang on, that's page number 3 though. What happened in number 4? This one looks fine. So I don't know why 3 ended so abruptly. Also, I think we got... Yep, so we got all the things there. We need... Oh, back. Oh, okay. So it's not our name. Elfston is too long. What if we... Can we put...
I should see if I can find the missing pages before moving this.
Is that not all the pages? Are we missing... We're missing one more, I guess. Alright. What is another 5-letter word that we could use? Alright, well, I guess it's time to check the clock over there. Maybe we can... Oh. Alvian. I love that sound, actually. Okay, so let's see what we've got here.
The key I have doesn't fit here. The key I have doesn't fit here.
Okay, but I'm not trying to use the key. I'm trying to...
The key I have doesn't fit here.
Let's see. So that's the one from the third page, I think. And there's fire. Maybe, okay, so maybe this has an order. So fire. Water. Earth. Air. Fire, water, earth, air. Is this one air? That made all the difference. Now I'm finally in Africa, hoping to bring sensation of peace. Well, whatever it is, it's the last one. So, fire, water, earth, air. I'm pretty sure it's air. Okay, but
the
like...
key I have doesn't fit here.
I'm not trying to use the key.
My grandfather's grandfather clock. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a...
That's funny.
Grandpa loved this thing. Told me it was one of a kind. Although, he never actually told me why.
So I need a key. I bet the key's in that lockbox. Oh no. Okay, well... Is there another clue somewhere? Or do I just have to be clever? Ugh. Okay, so it's not Sarah. What other letters are there? F. L. Blank. So AFL. I. D. So RID. Okay, so we're trying to figure out, it starts with an S or an A. I mean, I could just brute force this. I really could. I'm trying to be clever, though. Starts with an A or an S. I have no other clues. Okay, it's not Elfston. Mauna Loa. Is it in one of these? Sultan Hassan Mosque Madrasa. 1966. Elfston. Nothing on here. Not China. Africa's too long. Earth starts with an E. I have no clue. Maybe it's in whatever last missing journal page, which honestly could be in here. Can I not just inspect?
Oh, Grandpa's old travel diary. Seems like a few pages are missing. Pele, goddess of fire. Why was Grandpa researching Hawaiian myths? He sure could draw, though. I mean, look at that goddess dragon thing. Oh, Grandpa's old...
It's a banker's lamp. Probably really old, but in great condition. It's a banker's lamp.
A pretty fancy-looking compass. I guess Grandpa used it a lot during his travels. It's a magnifying glass. For magnifying things. It's a magnifying glass.
You know what I didn't do?
For magnifying things.
I forgot about this. Play me. I forgot about this thing.
Hello. This is Howard James Wright with a message for my granddaughter, Sarah Elizabeth Wright. So if anyone else is listening, they can start off immediately, please. Sarah, if you are listening to this, then it means, well, it means I'm gone. But I don't want you to be too sad about it. That's just the way life goes sometimes. So, chin up, my little pixie. Remember our grand moments. All the adventures we had when you were a little one and I wasn't such a cranky old man. I know you have questions for me.
Oh.
It's true I kept secrets from you and your mother, but there were good reasons. There are things in this world greater than ourselves, and I needed to protect you from them. I didn't want either of you to face the dangers that I've had to... I never wanted to place such a burden on your shoulders, but now it's unavoidable. Pixie, I need your help. But I can't just tell you. I have to show you. You will need to see for yourself. This world is full of secrets. From the tallest tree to the deepest river, in every breath of wind and every dancing flame. All you have to do is look.
Yo, Johnny, welcome in.
Goodbye, Sarah. I love you very much.
Aww. Okay, we've got the cassette tape.
Goodbye, Grandpa.
That's sad. Be here about playing Factor Game? Oh, no worries. Yeah, this has got a nice little mystery. The biggest mystery right now is what the heck is this word? It's not Sarah.
What could the combination be?
Let's see if...
Okay, Grandpa. I need a clue to unlock this box. So if you're here... Huh. Guess I'll have to work it out myself then.
He's like dead. Yeah, he's like dead.
Huh. This tin box looks fairly old, and has a combination lock on it. A tape recorder. The post-it says play me.
Svelte stripe. Anything else that I can inspect? There's the clock. Nothing there. Pig. There really is nothing else. So I am at a loss. And given the circumstances, we're just gonna brute force this.
It's locked.
Oh, I know it's locked. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that can stay. So we're going to set all of these. Oh, this has more letters. Okay. We're gonna do these in ascending alphabetical order from right to left. We'll get there eventually. Unless there's a space in there, in which case, that'll be a bit more difficult. Lurk will be also here around, but rat maxing sounds good. No worries, Cobalt. Thank you for the lurk. Okay, we'll start with this first.
It's locked.
First. So E... Is it H next? Yeah, so H is next.
It's locked.
This is riveting gameplay, isn't it? E... N...
It's locked.
Okay, you know what? This is actually going to take a lot longer, especially since they're not in order on the dials themselves. Ugh. Alright, if it's not Sarah, what could it be?
I can't leave until I figure all of this out. An open desk drawer. A desk drawer. An open desk drawer.
That's actually really funny.
An open desk drawer.
Yeah, okay. It was funnier the first time. Wait, is there anything else in here? No. It's not clock. Whatever it is starts with an A or an S. Okay, hang on. I'm going to visualize this with the help of Notepad. So, I'm going to write these down for each dial. Can I please grab this? Okay, for each dial. So the first one is an A or an S. The second one is an A, F, L, and space. I'm not going to mark the spaces down because I don't think those will be... I mean, they could be used. D R I D R I. A. That's got 2 blanks on it. A and O. And the last one is E R N H. Or E H N R in order. Okay, that's all the letters minus the spaces. S-L-I. Unless it's like a name or something. Let's see. S? No. S-A... It's not Sarah. S-A-D... Okay, I don't think it starts with an H, or ends with an H. So that narrows that off. Hang on. If I do a second thing here, we'll just start eliminating things. I don't think it's that. Oh my gosh. Let me check the journal pages again. Why? I'm looking for like keywords, but things that have to fit within 5 letters. Starts with an A or an S. Could it be Howard James? Oh, this is the whole transcript. Okay. If only we're Pixie. That'd actually be really cute. I don't think it's an F either. So let me take that one off the list. Aldor. L. Alien, not alien. Man. Alright, next page. It's not water. Finding something. It's not prank. It's not China. It's not Elfston. Why is it not Sarah? I'm like genuinely concerned, or not concerned, confused that it's not Sarah. I mean, yes, that would have been way too easy, but please.
It's locked.
Okay, Grandpa. I need a clue to unlock this box. So if you're here...
Wait, what if I use the Elfston?
Guess I'll have to work it out myself then.
That doesn't help. Could it be something with... The clock glows, but... There's nothing I can discern from this. Maybe... Wait a second. No, that doesn't work. Because that's... Okay, so... Fire is on 11. Hang on, I should write this down too.
The key I have doesn't fit here.
Fire is on 11. Water, earth, and air. So fire is on 11, which I don't think is... Well, what's the 11th letter of the alphabet? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. There's no K on the lock, so... 6, 7, 8, 6, 2. 7, 8, 6, 2. And just for reference, so I remember, 11th letter is K. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. B, C, F, and B. So, corresponding letters would be K, H, F, B, which doesn't help or make sense. Also,
the key I have doesn't fit here.
that symbol's glowing. That's in the journal. Where? It's, this one. Tree. So the alchemic symbol of Earth combined with the Chinese one for tree. Don't tell me it's the Chinese word for tree. Gone well at my research once again. I can draw no conclusion. You and me both. Most of my life researching these mythological connections, yet again I reach my destination. Okay, well that's the one glowing on the clock. Tree is not a valid word. We don't have any. We only have one E. We have no T's. Wait, is it? Wait, is it the upside down one or is it this one? It was the upside down one. This one.
There is no way I can pick this up.
Why not? Believe in yourself.
A typewriter. Can't imagine it's been used much. Grandpa was always the fountain pen type. An old bicycle.
I'm pretty sure this exact model is in fashion again. The rust just makes it more hip.
Oh, nice. Extra light. Wait, are there drawers on here? I can't tell. I don't think there are. Okay, well. Was there anything else with the globe?
I don't think I'm getting any more out of this globe.
Okay.
I don't think I'm getting any more out of this globe.
Spin it though. Fine. Alright, I'm at a loss. Is there anything else? Something with
Fairies,
the books, maybe?
by Brian Froud and Alan Lee.
Okay, it's none of those names.
The Hero with 1,000 Faces, by Joseph Campbell.
Okay, it's not there.
Celtic myths and legends.
These books are all so old. Hey, wait, Fairies,
Okay,
by Brian
no
Froud
help there.
and Alan Lee.
What am I missing?
These books are all so old.
Celtic myths and legends. I'm sure some of these are worth keeping, but I'm not going to sit down and sort through them right now.
I'm not grabbing my stuff until I've made sure I have everything I need in here.
Okay, this clock cannot be interacted with yet because the lockbox. Lockbox is missing a word, and the word is gubernatorial. Sultan, Hassan, Mosque, too long. Egypt, we don't have those letters. AHFB, we're missing half those letters. Man, I don't know. Uh-oh. Huh? What happened?
All right. Let's keep going.
I don't know what happened. Did I hope I didn't revert anything. Who's got any ideas? Because I'm so lost here.
The key I have doesn't...
Yes, I know it
The
doesn't
key I
fit.
have doesn't fit here.
I want you to interact with it in other ways.
It weighs like 200 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
There is no way I can pick this up.
Anything behind it? I'm about to look this up. This is ridiculous. I'm missing a word. Am I just not that clever? Or am I missing something? Like, am I physically missing something that's preventing me from getting it? Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Actually, hang on. Oh. Wait. The middle one's not used, I think is what that's saying. So the middle one's gonna be a blank. Okay. So we have S and A. So the first combination, or the first dial could be A or S, and then A, F, or L. And then A, O. Actually, wait.
It's locked.
Darn, okay. A-O or E-H-N-R. What word? So the second half could be an, or, on, o. Could it be two initials? It's not. Their last name is right. There are no W's here. What else is there? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. That's telling me...
What could the combination be?
That's telling me the correct letters. Oh. I was... my gosh, I thought there was... P. Okay. It is Pixie! I knew it! We wouldn't have got that. We wouldn't have got that without that thing. It is Pixie! And there it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, it struck 4 o'clock. Let me see. Small ornamental key. Key with gold finish looks fancy. It feels strange in my hand. Like if it's electric almost. Also, the grandfather clock rang when I picked it up, so I guess they're connected. Just finished stage 8 in Fantasy Theater today. Got a friend with C6 Ren Shogun. Yo, nice Annie. Yeah, Johnny's also got a C6 Ren Shogun, a C6 R5, so whenever he puts her up to be invited, I think I usually take her. How was your theater experience? Okay, cool. So we can do this now. I probably need that to not be there.
It's stuck in place.
Okay, why is that one stuck in place?
It won't budge.
Interesting. So that could change. What other ones can move?
It won't budge. It won't budge.
Okay, so this is the only one that can move. So maybe having it put there. Oh! Oh, I see. This controls which arm you can move. Okay, so we want to move that one. I think that's Earth. So let me move this one out of the way. And then move this down here. Wait a minute. Nope, that wasn't the correct spot. That's the downward. No, it's not. That one's down. Wait. What? Well, whatever. I think this is still correct. That goes to there. Which one is water? We'll do fire first. Fire is the up triangle. Okay. So that needs to go to 11.
I probably need to select the clock hand somehow.
Yes, Sarah, I understand. Okay. Is this one water? Yep, down is water. And that's on 8. 6, 7, 8.
It won't budge.
Earth is on 6. Oh, wait. So this one's air, I think. Which one's which? So Earth is downward facing triangle, and air is upward facing triangle. So air is on 2.
Was that it? Did I do it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's happening? No, 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 no!
Did she just get...
That was the first time I traveled by magic, pulling at the thread that would unravel my grandfather's mysteries. I so wish he told me sooner, so we could have gone on at least one adventure together. Instead, I went on his adventure, the one that never was. But that is a longer story.
Huh?
For another time.
Wait, that was it. Huh, no wonder they said it was short. Interesting. Wait, so there's gotta be a second one then. It never was. Wait, there's a second one though, right? Surely. Let me see. There's gotta be a second one. Yep, what never was, chapter 2. Planned release date to be announced. Alrighty, I'm gonna add that to my wish list. That was really cool though. It was a fun, short little game. Alrighty. Well, let's close out of this one. So hang on, I'm gonna do this real quick. I've got an ad running right now, so in the meantime, I'm gonna switch the category over. Okay. Who is your competition? Alright, we're going to do What Remains of Edith Finch next. Okay. Cool. this sounds a little loud still. I thought I adjusted these volumes, but maybe it didn't. No, it did hold. Just turn these down a little bit. Do that down. That. Alright, I think we're fine with this. Wait, can we move around here? We can look around. Puget Sound Ferry. Where's Puget Sound? Can't. Okay, this is just the title screen. This is kind of cool. Are those things getting further away? I don't think they are. I think it's made to look like it's getting further without actually making distance. Wait, no, we are moving forward. Oh, she's got a cat. Puget Sound. So do I? No, open. It's okay. Open it. Okay, that's zoom. How do I? Okay. Controls. Never mind. All right. I'm playing it by ear. Open. Open the book. I would like the book open. Please open. Are they C6 R5? His A is still C6 R1, but he's pretty much free to play. Oh, that's fair. Although a C6 Raiden on free to play is insane. Why can I not open this book? Why can I not? Is there like a... Oh, okay. Well, I guess we just do new game. Are you sure this will erase your current save data? Yes. We haven't started any save data, so... Wait, was this actually part of the game? Wait, was I supposed to? Okay.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Ooh, okay. I love the way this house is built, by the way. It's such a Burton-esque house.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Like, it looks like it came right out of a Tim Burton film. Even the mailbox.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Ooh, that's not good.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
No trespassing. This property is protected by video surveillance. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Better than executed.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
The house that Noel built. I would build a house like this. Given the authority and ability...
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Given the authority and the ability, I would definitely build a house like that. Since you got Mualani after 161 pulls, probably have enough water DPS now. Only like ice, grass, and wind DPS. Okay, we can go down there, or we can go this way. I don't know. Let's go down. This might just take us directly to the house.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Why?
But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
How much exploration can we do? Oh, quite a bit, actually. We can't jump, though. We also move pretty slow. Okay, okay, there are invisible walls here. I want to know where that upper road led now.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Imagine EMA paired with Nahida. I would. My writing's already basically EM. Missing. Milton Finch. Age at... Disappearance. 11. He disappeared when he was 11 years old. Jeez. Okay. Oh, was this the other road? Okay, so we could have... They both led to the same place. Got it.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it. As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Just test that out. That is literally what you do. It's very nice.
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Oh. I mean, sure, it's probably seen better days, and it's probably not exactly up to building code, but nothing to be afraid of. Look, it's even got a tree growing out of it for support.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh, alrighty.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Oh, they've got a thing for the stairs. Okay. Guess they were pretty old, but still had some modern stuff available. Is that another Milton? Yeah. Okay. Key doesn't open the front door. Back door, maybe? Or the game just ends right here. Okay. I would like to go faster. Wow. Right mouse button, Q, shift, control, all do the same thing. Okay, cannot interact there. Okay, side door. Oh, I guess we just crawl in.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left.
Okay, we can't unlock it. Can't open the door. Gets to the house, ends. None of this is important, I'm sure, but it's really interesting to see all the detail they put into their props. Like, look at that. It's like different sizes, shapes, and colors of things that they didn't have to. Grout sealer. Unicorn splendor. Like, it's really nice detail. I would like to go a little bit faster, not gonna lie. Soldering iron. Were they making something? I don't know what that could be.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
The controls are a little interesting to try and get used to.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Edith, Eddie, Dawn, Lewis. Milton's already gone. LOTW, it doesn't make sense. In loving memory, Lewis Finch. Beloved brother to Edith. Son of Dawn. Great-grandson to Edie. Wait, 88 to 2010. 88, 98. 32. Or 31. He was 31 years old. Beloved brother to Edith. I think we're playing as Edith right now. Son of Dawn, great-grandson to Edie. There's Dawn. Huh. So Lewis passed away. Milton went missing. Belle, welcome in. Good to see you. Huh. Okay. So much wine. Wait, was there? Oh. Yeah, there was a lot of wine. I guess they really liked their wine.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Aw. Huh. What else can I...
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Huh. It's actually kind of sad. Like, the whole, like... The implications here. You know, aside from the missing family members.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
A smile with too many teeth.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What happened that last night? Okay, can't open that. Also, I love the way that these books are stacked. Just like, sort of haphazardly around the door. Okay, can't interact with it. We can go upstairs, but I want to continue looking down here. Barbara.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Huh. Barbara Finch. I've never understood or really cared much for these, the framed bugs. Just a little icky to me.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Yep. What does this key go to? Why did Mom give it to us? Also, let us in the basement. What else?
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Oh. Original house sunk? Wait, can we go up? No. Of course not. See, like, it's like an old style house with modern things, like the stair, the chair on the stairs, the television here. What year is this supposed to be set in? Also, where did the original house
The table was
sink?
still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
What happened that night?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
The garage? Alright, we're back in here. Let me in! Let me in! EMA and he had to smoke Andrews with no problem. What the heck? Alright, up the stairs.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh. Oh, that's what they were making on the workbench outside. It was stuff to steal the doors, but peepholes to look in. Calvin, 1950 to 1961. 11? Wait, so Milton was 11 when he went missing. Calvin has 11 years on here. Did he go missing as well, or did he pass away too?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Okay, that answers that question. Jeez. Calvin. Did she say Grandpa Sam? Man Center. Gregory. 76 to 77. 1 year?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. No, Gregory was 1 year old. This is a bathroom, by the way. Don't tell me. Also, is that a wine bottle in a bucket? In the bathroom? Gregory. 1 year. A weird. King in yellow. Huh. Sven and Edie. Okay. 1915 to 64. That's 49 years. And Edie, that's a considerable amount. That's like 93 years?
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
What other rooms are there? Barbara. 44 to 60. 16 years.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
What was that sound?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Hang on. Oh, it's because she pushed away from the door. Okay. My friend Bigfoot, Barbara Finch.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay, but surely we can... Okay, maybe not. Did we check? We did not. Molly, 37 to 47, 10. What is with this family disappearing or dying at such young ages?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Jeez. 10 years old.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Nice.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Huh.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Okay, was this one of the sealed rooms?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Molly.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Huh. So, was Molly...
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Huh. Was Molly the one that was 10 years old?
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
No, Molly, the gerbil food, no.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh my gosh.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
I think this family's just really bad at parenting. Okay, what else? Here we go.
I kept eating and eating.
No.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh my gosh. The gerbil food was bad enough. Then the toothpaste, and then whether these are plastic or actual mistletoe is still not good. Plastic is plastic. Mistletoe is poisonous. Oh my god. What else is it gonna make?
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Huh?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Huh.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh. How do I... Where did the bird go?
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree.
Oh,
I
God.
promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Eating the mama bird. Oh, God.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Yo, I think she's on some weird trip from that toothpaste. And also the poisonous berries.
Waltz.
Oh.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Such as?
A mama rabbit.
Jeez.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Yeah, Cobalt, your guess is as good as mine. So I was a little girl, I think 10 years old. Her mom sent her to food without dinner, and so she decided to start eating things she could find,
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
including
Now,
toothpaste
I
and
was
poisonous
hungrier
berries.
than ever.
So, ooh. Wait, am I Ellen Joe?
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
What is going on?
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Okay, so now we're an octopus? Oh. Hey, wait, this is basically just what I do normally.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
This is very natural for me. Tentacles. Oh no. You said we heard people, right?
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
What if I ignore the person? Oh, go up, go up. Least violent poison giant.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Belly with a rusty razor, his belly with a rusty razor, his belly with a rusty razor, in the morning. What shall I do with a drunken sailor? What shall I do with a drunken sailor?
What is my end goal here? I don't want to eat people.
Put him in bed with the captain's daughter, put him in bed with the captain's daughter.
I think I'm gonna have to keep this man.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Well, I did not eat the other two people, so it was not the last passenger, it was just the captain.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh no.
I got closer and closer.
It's Molly's room again. We're back where we started. Oh no.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Yo, that's messed up.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Yeah, so Molly was 10 years old when she died. Did I eat a person while you were in that? No. I did not eat. There were 3 people total. I only ate one of them because I had to for progressing the story. But I left the drunkard and the other passenger. Okay, gosh, that's so...
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Don't say it like that. Don't say that after what we just witnessed. Also, jellyfish. Don't think I like that either. Oh my gosh. So Molly was sent to her room without dinner, and she was hungry. Instead of being good parents and giving her something to eat, they said, hey, go to bed, leave us alone. It's late. So she ate gerbil food. Then she ate toothpaste. And then poisonous berries. And then I think she went on some really weird trip. The cat! Wait, it's the cat. Wait, hang on. I need to get this thing in the drawer first.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Wait, that's cute. Nope, okay, let go. There we go. Okay. So now the cat. Don't tell me that cat is Molly.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Okay, so this is how we get in here.
Her room was like a museum.
Wow, it is. Wow. The mysteries of death and thereafter.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Jeez.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
So did Molly die from that trip? She died of something. I assume, yeah, it was because of the poisonous berries and the toothpaste. And the gerbil food probably did not help as well. But I do think that she died from food poisoning at the tender age of 10 years old.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Wow. Okay. Oh. I just want to get out of this. How do I get out of this? Okay. Oh, I just back away. Got it.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yeah, it does. Okay, come on, close the book. There's a lot of mouse movements to interact with these things.
Great-grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
Molly, Barbara, Calvin, Sam, Walter, Dawn, Gus, Gregory, Louis, Milton, Edith.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She
Well-
could have, but she didn't.
I mean, yeah, why would you?
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Wait, is this the bathroom? This is
The only
bathroom.
trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
This is the bathroom marked Gregory.
It was a pretty big trace.
It was a pretty big trace. Yeah, it was. Yep. So, wine bottle in the bathroom. I guess they really did love wine. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch. Well, if that isn't...
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Huh. That's clever. Ooh. Film developing? The shag bathroom and more wine.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
So, this room is locked off on the outside and called Gregory. It's marked as Gregory's room, and Gregory died at the age of 1. Why is the bathroom marked that way? Unless it was something to do with the shower or the bath. That's typically what you would think, right? Come on, you can do it. Come on. Okay. Calvin Finch, born April 25th, 1950. Died September 23rd, 1951. Calvin was also 1 year old? Oh my gosh. Couple turns land into a native haven. Murder probe clues exhausted. Milton. Milton went missing at 11. Oh, we're in Calvin's room. It's a command center.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, 61, not 51. Okay, he was 11.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Huh. Okay.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh no, I can see where this is going.
Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming!
Oh, this is...
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh my.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Jeez. This whole family is so tragic.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Huh. That's cool. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Whoa. Oh, this is really cool. Yo, I want a house like this. Hey, spooky.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Okay, so we can do two things. Let's, Milton. Here, let's go through this one first. Oh, no. Okay, so this lets us back in, I think. Right? Yep, okay, cool. So we don't have to go all the way around. It's a shortcut.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Seattle Ballet Company presents Swan Lake. Oh, that's just to get back in. Nope. Out. What year was this? Oh, we can't see the years on the door. Barb Street. Really
Of all the
old.
stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Yo, this is kind of messed up for someone to...
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better.
Yikes.
I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, well, we have to go and do that now.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Wait, can we, Yep.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Not the... No, this music. Wait, this is actually really funny. And fitting.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Ooh. That doesn't look good.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Wow. Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here now. Oh wait, never mind, there's more.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
His crutch?
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah!
Oh.
Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Yeah, she's about had it with pranks, I guess. He did what 10 years ago? Oh yeah, you know, just he yeah. Just a normal killing and eating your family story.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Huh. Through here? Yep.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
It's a good thing there are all these secret passageways in here. Is this... Oh, this is Molly's room. Okay, so that means... Well, one, we're revisiting Molly's room.
Hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groan.
Ha! Get him.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Okay. Watch. I'm gonna go down the stairs and he's gonna be gone, right? Oh no, it's the dad. He's gonna be gone. Or move. Yup.
The bookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh.
Oh dear.
She has all these opportunities to do a scream and she's just...
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
Oh.
And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Wow.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
What
Edie
is
told me
this
all Barbara
game?
wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
In some twisted way, yeah, I guess that is. It's a fulfillment. 44 to 60, 16 years old, yep. What is this game? Honestly, wish I could tell you. Wish I knew. Wait, how many things do we have filled in? Milton, Lewis, Sanjay, Dawn, Gus, Gregory. Is it all of these names that we're filling in? Also, what else can we do in here? Oh, we know how to get into the garage now. Can we get out through here? No. Alright. Get...
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yep. Oh, and the words go to the music. That's cool. That's cool. Guardian, back. Welcome back, Lulu. I'm glad you missed some of that. That was probably some very... We could call it disturbing. That's a word for it that I think is accurate. Okay, here we go. Now we know how to get in here. We just keep going until... Here we go. Honestly, that's a really cool gadget. Okay, now we just have to be careful for any monsters, I guess. I think that comic isn't what actually happened. I mean, it very well could be, but a lot of these stories seem a bit otherworldly. So I think what actually happened was the thing with the boyfriend. That would make sense. Like, obviously, Calvin didn't actually fly away. He flung himself into the ocean. So... And then the girl, Molly, obviously didn't turn into all those creatures, unless she did, but I think it makes more sense to say that she had a really bad trip from food poisoning and, you know, died that way. So, I think that it was the boyfriend in this case, because he also went missing.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
It was me. For it to be me?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
For it to be me, I would have to be the boyfriend in that scenario. And I don't have a girlfriend, so...
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Watch, he's just right in here.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Ooh. Potent eye magics. Ooh.
I remember
this is
asking
cool.
Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Okay, can we get a flashlight or something?
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter, 52 to 05. To 53 years old. Also, was he preparing for a doomsday event? This is a typical doomsday bunker. First aid, non-perishable foods, canned foods, the radio. Yeah, he was a doomsday person. It's even like metal enforced. Okay. Oh, down here. And yet another hat. He just lived down there like a mole. Could be. Yeah.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Yeah, you're right. He
But
could
if
have
she
just
never
lived
told
down
me
here.
about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah. True.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Okay. So this is like his trash pit.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
Jeez. Wait, who's the second?
But
Is
now
it-
I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
Is it Milton?
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Like willing it into existence? There's the... Wait, can we get to the cemetery? Oh, that's where we're going, I guess, next.
I don't know
He
if I
took
should
too
even
far.
be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
Who's she talking to? Who's she writing this for?
And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
She's writing it for someone. My first thought is son, but she said she's 17 years old.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Okay, where are we and where do we go? We go this way? No.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Cedro, welcome in. Good to see you. How's it going? We're playing an eerie game.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy, Lucy, Derpy, Derpy Jr., Burpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Lurpy, and Zerpy. What are these years? That's a lot of years. 62 to 70, 8 years. 5 years. 8, 5... 4? 5? No, wait. 4 years. 14 for the cat. Is 8 years. 13 years for the dog. And then these are too many and too small. I'm not gonna go through those. Bailey. This is another dog? It's not, surely it's not a frog. 59 to 72 is what? 13 years again. Shotzi, Oliver, a rabbit, Bob, a dog named Bob, 4 years. That's sad. Shadow, 10 years for a cat. I think it's a fish. Christopher, 5 years. It's a pretty long living fish. Alright. Huh.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Spooky game, Dog Bob. Okay, Walter. Ooh, wait a second. Can I inspect this? Oh, it's the little cave that he lived in. It's like the tunnel. Walter Finch, born August 26, 52, died March 05. Edie Finch, with all the letters. That's cute. 17. She's the longest living Finch member, I think. Because that's 93 years. Sven, the carpenter, 15 to 64 is 49. Yeah, he was 49 years. Walter was 53. Barbara Finch, we know, is 16 years old. Oh, that's all the ones here.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh, that's sad. It's Edie and... what was it? Edie and Sven? Looking at Odin as he sank on the house.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Wait, is that their house still? Oh, we can see it. Okay, well hang on, let me See if there's anything else here.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Oh, but I want to... Okay, I'm going to go look at the house real quick. Clearly, Edie has extreme depression and killed her family. Oh, gosh.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
That's interesting. Huh. We can understand Edie's perspective, is what she said last here.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Thank you for the lurk, Cedro. Gregory Finch.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Jeez. 33 years old. Gus was 13 years. And Gregory was almost 2 years old. He was like a month away from 2 years old when he died.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay Kumar. That's a very different name, so I guess they adopted him. 66 to 2002. So 56? No. Yeah, 56 years old. Louis Finch. 88 to 2010. He was almost 22. And then Milton Finch, who we know, went missing at 11.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
That's fair.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Welcome to my death tour.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Okay, yeah, that answers that question. She is pregnant. She's like, 22 weeks is about 5 months. So she is writing this to her unborn child. Or maybe she had already gone through this, so she's writing it to her current child.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Perganonat.
They were both pretty intense.
Yeah, looks like it.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Jeez. Wait, was he... Is that the flag raising at... I think I remember the island's name, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to be wrong. So we'll just say, yeah, that one. Oh. Oh. What else is there in here? Oh. 50 to 83, so 33 years old.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
I'm gonna take pictures though.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Ooh. Just taking some sort of random picture.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Oh, shoot, didn't mean to. That's fine.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Why is this not fair?
Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Not really.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Wait.
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish. How to build a fire.
That's right.
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
His brother's the one that flung himself into the sea.
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map. Let's see.
This is a really cool little thing.
Maybe.
I do feel like a kid just like playing with their father's old cameras, taking pictures of random things.
It could have been. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Okay, well, what do I waste it on then? Want it to be scared, not sad? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I just... Ooh, bird.
Dad!
Ooh, good eyes, Dawn.
That's a keeper.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Wait. Don't they?
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Oh. Oh dear.
Keep yourself squared up, elbows down. Great shot, Dawn!
Wow.
proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, cool. And now, oh, I see.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Okay, so there is actually a timer on it.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
some-
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Wow. Okay, close the book. Huh. Jeez. A legendary second-person camera perspective. True. The Fabled. Alright, what's in here? Meal ready to go. Or meal ready to eat. MRE.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yeah. Finch control. Oh yeah, his brother was the one who loved astronauts, and that's horrifying. Jeez. Gregory, Dawn, Gus.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, this is... Huh. Do I have to scoop up all the letters? Oh, interesting. That's cool. What do these say, though? She didn't read those out.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Oh. Wait, that's sad.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I remembered.
This is a sad poem. What did you just miss? I'm not sure. We found the memorial beds for the 3 children, including Gregory, the one who was almost 2 years old when he died. This one's Gus. Okay, where are the other words? Oh, ooh.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Jeez.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, on the ground.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
I don't think a cat's supposed to be able to pick all those things up. Oh, wow.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Next grave. I wish that. Oh.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh. When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. With sympathy. Deepest sympathy. I can't quite make that out. Something help and comfort. Oh, here it is. May warm memories help and comfort you in your sad time. Jeez. 69 to 82. So he was 13. How many children died in this game? All of them. They all died. Every children. All children's did die. Including 2-year-old Gregory. That's a horrifying rendition. I'm sorry. I understand, and I am sad that he's gone, but get a better picture of your son, please. Divorce contract. Lawsuit has been filed against you. You have 20 calendar days after the summons is served on you to file a written response to the attached complaint/petition with the clerk of this court, located there. A phone call will not protect you. Your written response included this case number given above and the names of the parties. Okay.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Here it is. This is the bathroom story.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
So that's a thing that happened. Oh.
Bath time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh.
I wonder what he saw.
Huh.
What his world was like.
I want these. There's, okay. One more. Get it. There we go.
He reminded me so much of Calvin.
I know what we have to do, and I don't like it.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. Hey, there's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
So we are the frog.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Oh no.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
We'll return. Okay, Cobalt. Have a good lurk. Sad thing is, babies actually can't hold their breath really well. Jeez. Okay. Well, what next? Can't get out that way. I remember Pat talking about this. The duties. Dawn, sweep, trash. Gus, mop, mow yard. Greg, be a baby. Raise flag, breakfast, quiet time. Routine. Jump rope, jumping jacks, push-ups, crunches, run to mailbox and back. No, is there nothing else to do over here? Oh, climb the pole maybe? How do we get up there? Should Prime sub next month? It's up to you. I'm not gonna force you, but I would, you know, like anyone. How do we... Oh, okay.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Come on, Edith. Use those.
At the time,
use those
it was
arms.
as far away as she could get.
Yeah, welcome back, Cobalt. Alright.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Don and Sanjay. Oh, he married into the family.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, I see. So your last name is only Finch. Just in the memory, or I don't know. What do we do here? What do we do next? Go back down? Fly to India. Alright, let's... Yep, okay, go back down. I don't know if you saw it, Cobalt, but they've got the duties here for them. Dawn, sweep and trash. Gus, mop and mow yard. Greg, be a baby. That's a very important one right there. Greg did not baby well. Apparently. Yeah. Alright, so I guess we just head back out. It's weird, 'cause for a lot of this, we didn't really backtrack. So I feel like this feels unnatural, like we're missing something. Instead of going forward. It's the way we came. What who are we missing on here? We just did Gregory. Kay's there, Sanjay's there. We're missing something. We've got to be, right? Oh, there's his rifle and the cameras. That's sad. Okay, well, I'm gonna check this room one more time. It's so sad. It really is. Oh. Oh, congrats, you found one of the top number redacted names. Did I never finish Walter? I don't... Which... No, I thought we did. Oh, maybe not? Wait, how did we not finish Walter? Which one was Walter? Was that the... Walter... Have we... Wait, did we even come across Walter yet? The Doom Prep. Oh, that's a good point. I guess... I felt like... That's a good question. I guess I do have to head back down that way at some point. I thought it was just a transition to get to the next area, but maybe there was a story we missed. Oh, here we go. Yep, knew it.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Okay. Oh my gosh, is this all for Milton? Yep, lots of missing posters from Milton. Okay.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Dawn.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Oh my gosh, Boo Bear, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Eclipse. Thank you, I really appreciate that.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Hang on, I'm gonna give you a shout out. I don't know if this is gonna turn the sound off if I do this. No, it doesn't. Cool. So I guess it was just the other game. And thank you for the check-in. Here, let me give you a shout out. Welcome. I don't know if you streamed today. I didn't see a thing, but how was your last stream? Also, I can mark these off as well. Sorry, I'm down a mod or two today, so I am soloing everything. So yeah, welcome in. How are you doing today?
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last.
Job, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species, variety. That's not how I learned it. Variety must be new-ish. Our family history, fact or fiction? It went well, not very...
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh, it went well, not very long, just because it's been a busy week. Yeah, it has been busy for a lot of people, I've noticed. You know, Cobalt, I don't think there was a story for Walter down there. Because I don't think it would have let us progress that far if we would have missed it. But, that's a good thing to note. If I get lost at some point, maybe we do have to go back. Or if we don't come across the story later on. So this is Milton's castle. Milton Finch in the magic paintbrush.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Wait, oh no. Continue. Keep going. Oh, This is cool. I have to slide my mouse constantly to do this. I can do it slowly. Oh, no, keep going, keep going. Oh. That was it. Huh. Wow. An 11-year-old did that.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Huh.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Was there... No, there's something else up here, isn't there? Why is it telling me to go back up? Don't know what it is about the music, but you really like it. Yeah, the music in this game is really nice. Okay, what am I missing? 1992. I don't remember when he went missing. No, there is nothing up here. Okay, well. Now I don't know where to go. Yeah, welcome Mini Clips. Hope you enjoy the emotes courtesy of Boo Bear. And also the ad-free viewing experience.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh. So... What are we... Oh, alright, well, all the way back around. Is there nothing else to do here? Oh, stairs. I thought this is where we came from.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh, the cannery. Right, they mentioned that. Oh, that goes nowhere. Okay. Oh, down. Thank goodness for these prompts on what to do. I'd be so lost without them. Ooh.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Yeah, huh. He seemed like a free spirit. Okay, we can go out there, but is there anything in here to do? Yes.
Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Red King's Dream. Locker contents.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh.
Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Okay.
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Hello?
wander.
Oh. Oh.
I asked him to describe it.
Oh, I have to multitask this. Wait. Oh, this is cool.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats.
Yeah, this definitely
and toads.
is a very good representation of, like, daydreaming. Every day you chop fish in the fish chopper. Like, humans cannot multitask, by the way. People who say that they can multitask, that's not what that means. Humans physically cannot multitask. Their brains are not equipped for that. This is really interesting. Because this is like a really good demonstration
and things
of like...
that have not names.
When you're daydreaming, you're not paying attention to what you're doing on, like, what you're supposed to be doing.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Ooh.
I worried about him then.
This is a cool perspective shift. Oh.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Yeah, daydreaming at the cannery.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Not focused.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Jeez, that
he built
kind
the
of scared me
city
a
up
little bit.
slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Slowly engulfing his conscious mind.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
It's not slowly, but it's not.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
He's gonna get his hand chopped off. He's not paying attention.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Totally losing hand? Yep.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Of course he did.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
New Louisville.
St. Louis.
I think that one's taken.
He started drifting away from our reality.
And this is why you don't substance abuse, kids.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
He forgot to go home.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Jeez.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
beautiful prince or handsome queen?
Handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for...
serpents. That sounds a little more interesting.
Sinister serpents.
Although I think that would have been made more sense, but I don't know. Foot, boat, any fish. Oh, did I hit something? Shoot. Where's my fish? Give me a fish.
He followed the sound of her
Silver harp.
silver harp.
Oh, shoot. Give.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Doesn't this just mean in the middle?
Even then, his logic remained sound.
So now we just cannot see the cannery, except for the fish.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh gosh. Oh, I'm getting overrun by fish. This is...
But he was so proud of having created it.
Stop giving me multiple fish.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
Oh, he's consumed.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Why is there a small door to have a big door? And we are now in the cannery. I'm guessing this one's gonna be his. Imperial Palace, Waltz Island. Ah, that must be where his imagination picked that from.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
How did I even find this game? A map path playthrough a long time ago. I did actually.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh, this is Finch. Oh my god. So, I did actually see up to this point. I just forgot most of this.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
I don't like where this is going.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Yep, I knew it. I saw that. Yep. That is...
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Yep.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Jeez. Your handsome queen? Surely this is real. Definitely, definitely. He didn't have an overactive imagination. He was just too limited.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
Loving memory, Lewis Finch. Oh no, he was 11. No, that doesn't make sense. No, never mind. He was... No, not 11. Sorry, that's an extra... 21? 88, 990. 22 minus some. Yeah, so he was 21.
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Happy 90th birthday, Grandma Edie. Oh, that's sad. We left a 90-year-old lady behind. Dawn Finch. Sanjay, evac specialist.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another.
Mentally sound, physically shaken.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Oh, here we go.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Yikes. Where's the present?
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Yep, probably not. I love all these secret entrances.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Jeez.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Ooh.
That night, the tide went way, way out.
Huh. Wait. We can go... We cannot go there. We can go to the end of the pier.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Wow. The fact that it's still there is impressive.
there'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
We're going to the house.
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh no.
I got turned around.
Well, how? If you just keep walking straight.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh wow.
Or maybe I came back to them.
Old Granny out in the...
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Wow.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
Granny.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
She was gone.
After that, we moved around a lot.
Where did she go? Oh,
We
this is
both
cool.
tried to make the best of it.
This is cool.
A few years went by.
Like, gone or dead gone? I don't know. I think the latter, based on how everything else went. Okay. Can I...
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Wow.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Is there a way to speed this up?
But now I hope you'll never see it.
Oh, yes.
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Dude, it's birth. Give it a sec.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh, so we weren't playing as Edith. Oh. Did she die in childbirth? I missed the years. But she was 17. Shirley Dallas. Like between 60 and 70 years old or so. It looks like a lot of these characters might have been based off of these real people. Like, vaguely based off of. So we were playing as her son. Huh. Well, that was sad. And also interesting. That explains the size thing. I thought it was just because she had gotten older. Because yeah, the whole implication was, oh yeah, I'm coming back to my childhood home, and you know, I used to be a lot smaller, so these doorways and crevices and tunnels used to be a lot easier. Huh. That was... Oh. Thanks, Johan. See Johan's name in the ending credits. That was an interesting... I don't know if you guys heard if you guys can hear the Steam achievement notifications. Cool game, and I think we missed Walt. Possibly. I wonder if I can go back and fill in some of those things. Because yeah, I think a few. There were like 3 or maybe 4 names that didn't get pictures. Like her dad, Sanjay, didn't get a picture, but I think that's because he's not a Finch. I think there's one other person who was also not a Finch who got married into them. Dreadful stories. I wonder if there... I'm gonna let the credits roll to see if there are any other things you could not. Yeah, this was an interesting story. It was really well done. Yeah, there was that one time when I was lost, but only because I missed the small little highlighted hand to go forward. But it was a really well thought out, progressive game to, like, on progressing the player on what to do next. So it was still, you could like look around and move around and things, but it did a really good job of guiding the player to what they had to do. Yeah, see, there's the girl with the gun. Huh. I wonder how many of these... Good leading without yellow paint. Exactly. Yeah, like they didn't like draw a whole line saying, hey, go here. The biggest thing was putting the text that you're reading where you need to go. I thought that was a really clever way of doing that. Because it's very inherent, right? Or it's very natural to follow that way. Everyone at Anna per pictures. I trick-or-treat smell my feet. Yeah, it's Halloween month, guys. In loving memory, Louis Finch. I don't know how much, or how many more things. Okay, it looks like this is the end. 2012 to 2017, the Edith Finch team. 5 years. That's cool. That was cool. Okay, so the replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. So yeah, oh, Sanjay was there. But only like, because there's her mom. Sanjay married in. Kay, I guess, married in as well. Yeah, we didn't get Walter. There were, I guess it was just Walter then. Hang on, let's see if we can replay. Yeah, let's see what we were supposed to do here. It's not gonna be in the beginning, surely. Was it right? Oh, it was right here.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Wow.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine.
Please. Oh, this is so tedious. Please. Come on. You can do it. Please. Oh,
that's what kept me sane.
Please, please. Okay. Almost there.
Having a schedule. Living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
So he's just eating peaches. Oh, we gotta keep doing this. Alright. I should just move my mouse back and forth, I guess.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
Duh, of course.
Almost friendly.
Yo, those peaches look like, not like mushrooms.
And then one day,
really good.
everything just stopped.
Huh.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Optimal peach opening.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
So this is what was supposed to lead us to go down here. I'm surprised they let us go down here before we did the story. Not gonna lie. Like, they could have easily locked it off before
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
Jeez.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Dang, I hate when my family's
I'm
inflicted
going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Especially the food.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Like, and then now we can go down here. But oh my gosh, that was short. Yeah. That one was really tragic. Yeah, no, now I know what that shaking was, my guy. It wasn't an earthquake or anything. You were just built right alongside a train. Oh my gosh. Okay, can we no, I guess it autosaves. I think it autosaves there. Well, it did. Okay, yeah, it did. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Alright, well, we got all the stories. I don't know if you... Oh, wait. Oh. Painting. Ha. Haha. Yeah. That's funny. It's great. Huh. So he was down here for a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. In some, I think. But anyways, that was interesting and sad, and this whole game was very interesting and sad, but really well written. Anyways, that's that's gonna be where we leave this off. Let me pause that and get back to our... We can do not spooky music. We'll just go with the regular. Alrighty. Oh, let's find someone to raid. It was very, very cool. It was a really good game. I'm glad that I got to play through that. I'll have to go back and see if I'm missing any achievements. And yeah, they were right. It was about, well, I mean, not quite 2.5 hours, but yeah, that was good. I'm glad we got to play through that. I think we are going to raid. Who are we gonna raid? Is there anyone doing anything spooky? Oh, you know what? Mai is doing Lies of P, which is a game that I might be doing on Halloween Day, and I really don't want to, but it'll have been about a year since I've played it. Yeah, let's go raid Mai. She raided us a little while ago. Let me make sure she's not ending. I think she's fine. We're gonna do a spooky raid. What's Jack-o'-lantern? Alright, let's get this raid message going. Spooky eyeball raid, maybe? How's that look? Oh, I missed your other messages. Go about 30 years. Was it 30 years he was down there? I thought he was 30 when he died. No, he wasn't 30 when he died. Because it was 50 some. It was in the 50s till like 2010, I think. Okay, so 30 years down there. Jeez. The Curse of Ra. All right, let's go say hi to Mai. All right. Cool. Well, thank you all for being here. Thank you for the gifted subs earlier, the follow. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you all next week. 3 days from now? 3 days from now. For probably Genshin. It's either going to be Genshin or maybe Wind Waker if nothing's going on. And I want to do another spooky game sometime. Maybe a week from today. We'll see. If I can find something else to play, then we'll do that. But I hope you all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. Take care, and we will go say hi to Mai. Let me get this as well. It's Amayami. Rated Miami. There we go. Alright. Bye Boober, bye Cobalt, bye everyone. Have a great one. I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one.